Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Leo B the Lion, just coming from the dentist. Ding! Got my teeth cleaned. A couple things I want to talk about today is two things from the 90's that I don't necessarily want to bring back, but that I thought about that we don't do anymore. So, the first thing, when I was a little kid, if somebody called you a jerk, and this happened, I was like in kindergarten or first grade or second grade or third grade, and then after that I really didn't hear it. So if you remember this, comment on this and let me know if you remember this. But kids would be called a jerk, and they'd be like, that's fine, that just means I'm a junior educated rich kid, using the acronym J.E.R.K, junior educated rich kid. I don't know where that came from, I don't know who started it, but that also happened. So I just thought that was funny. I put it as my Facebook status or as one of my stories because, and one guy who's 3 years younger than me says he doesn't remember that at all. So maybe it's kids older than me, or maybe it's kids my age that remember that back in the day, jerk for little kids meant you could respond and be like, no, that just means I'm a junior educated rich kid. And then the next thing from the 90's that I was just thinking about are answer machines. Man, how cool was it? And yes, kids, there was a box that was attached to your phone somehow through wires, and there was a little tape in there or a little hard drive in there that when you called and you decided to leave a message, the person didn't answer. They would say, "Hey, leave me a message," and there would be a machine that records the message instead of having a voicemail on your phone. There would be a machine that that takes the message for you. So I'll just go through a scenario. So say I'm a plumber calling for your appointment. So it goes ring, 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 and then you can pick your message. Hey, you've reached the Bejarano residence. That's my last name. You reached the Bejarano residence. Nobody's here to get your call. Please leave a message after the beep. And then it beeps, and then you go, hey. It's like a regular voicemail, but it would be on a box sitting next to it recording you. So if you were really home and you didn't want to answer it, you could be like, let it ring through, and it would go, let the machine get it. And the machine would get it, and you could actually see who's calling. You could do a screen, like, because back in the day, you didn't know who was calling. You just had a home phone with no screen on it. It just was buttons, 1 through 9, and then pound sign, which is hashtag, and star sign, and you didn't have a screen. So you're like, oh, I don't know who's calling. Let me just let the answer machine get it. So you'd get the answer machine go through and be like, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Bejarano, Mr. Bejarano, this is Joe Plumber here, just confirming your appointment. And then if you wanted to pick it up before they hung up, you would pick up the phone and be like, hey, Joe, how's it going? Or if you didn't, it would just leave. And then if you were on vacation for a few days, you come back from the house, you'd have, 6 or 7 messages or more messages. And then you'd have to change the tape every so often because the tape would get full of recording the messages. So just some little fun things from the 90's, just talking about it. It's always good to look forward. You can't get, the past is the past. It's history. It's done. You can't change it. But it is interesting to think about those little two things. And then just to think about other things, it's just fun. But what I can say is that I just wanted to bring those to you: the answer machine and the junior educated rich kid. How it used to be a comeback for J.E.R.K. Oh, and then the biggest comeback. I know you are, but what am I? Kids used to love doing that. So let me know what you think in the comments, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be trying to bring you more content, post more content. I'm gonna put more stuff out there, but I'm an eclectic guy, and eclectic is like a little bit of everything. I'm a jack of all trades, so I'm gonna try to bring it, you know, focused content. But for the most time, it's gonna be fun videos like this. Might be some finance things. I just want to do stuff I love, so enjoy. Have a great day, everybody.